Good morning! Actually, not really. It's the middle of the afternoon, but I couldn't think of anything to update you on because I don't even know what I'm reading for this vlog. So I'm gonna look through my indie list. I might go off a review, or I might get bored and go off of some other random book I have. I'm not sure yet. There's a couple I'm interested in, but regardless, I took a walk this morning. I will show you a little bit of it here. Know who Sawyer is, but he's got a little car parade set up for his birthday. So whoever you are, happy birthday, Sawyer. Actually, now that I think about it, Sawyer could also be a girl's name. So whoever you are, boy or girl, something in between, happy birthday, Sawyer. It was nice and socially distant, but I've also been watching Cats. And I watched the Lindsay Ellis video essay on the 2019, and then that inspired me to watch the 1998, and I actually haven't finished it yet, because it's a movie you gotta watch in pieces sometimes, because it's just so gosh darn weird, but I love it. Anyway, there's not a lot going on today. I did my writing for the day, and it was fun because it was the creepy part that kind of kicks off the plot, so that was nice. I might send a couple more queries just because, but regardless, I will check in with you when I have actually decided what I'm going to be reading. Hello! I have finally decided on what I was going to read, and then I read the first 50 pages, because why not? So I am reading This Time by Ozza Davis. Editing Margaret here. Ignore the dress up. I realized after the fact that I referred to the book as This Time the entire vlog. That's not the title. This Time is the title of the first one. The book I actually read this vlog is That Night by Ozza Davis, the sequel to This Time. So every time I say this night or this time, just assume I mean that night. This is the sequel in the Nadira Holden series, all about a young black woman who sacrificed her life in the 90s fighting demons, only to get resurrected and find out that demons are accepted by society, but maybe not wholly good, but maybe there are some good ones. She doesn't know. And I loved the first one to death, and this one is starting off very sad. Very sad, because Nadira is still very much struggling to find her place in a world that has moved on without her. So I'm struggling not to be sad with her, but I'm hoping that as the plot picks up, it'll pick up in emotional arcs. But regardless, I have that started. It's about 200 pages, so it'll be done in 2 days, and then I might use the third day to read another 100 pages of Wildcat, just so that I can finish out this vlog without starting a whole new book. Because I like every 3-day vlogs. That's working out for me really well. So I will check in with you in a little bit when I have done more. But for now, I really need to finish watching Cats, because I just keep stopping it. So I will talk to you in a bit. So I went out to the store because we were low on some stuff / forgot to pick up some other necessary stuff the last time we went out. So I think we should be good now. So it was
Hold on, let's clarify. Some things we forgot to put on the list.
True. So anyway, so the store I went to, it had the arrows where the aisles would only go down one way, but it was still nerve-wracking because Hy-Vee's aisles are much more narrower than Walmart's. So it's I feel so close to people, even though I was keeping back, and most people were doing the right thing, and a lot of masks, some very brightly colorful ones. And I was like, where do you guys get these? Then I saw the group of people that was just standing around chatting, and I was like, all y'all are the reason this is going to take us another month. But anyway, I actually dropped my phone leaving the store, and I didn't even realize. I heard a thunk, but I didn't even think about it. And this woman's like, oh ma'am, is this yours? And I turn around, and she's holding my phone with an antibacterial wipe. She picked it off the ground with no messing around. But I just thought it was funny that the Midwest don't stop being the Midwest in a pandemic. It made me laugh. But so now I am back home, and of course I stopped for a pickup order at our favorite local place. At this point, the minute I call and say order for pickup 16-ounce ice Snickers with almond milk, they're just gonna know it's me. That's fine. I also got to see the guy showed me their construction too, so I got to see back. So our favorite place is gonna get twice as big. And if you're doing construction, I guess if you're It's a good enough time as any. You're not going to have to close.
She's just rambling on so she doesn't have to help put away groceries.
What do we think of his mustache?
What was the weather like on your trip, Margaret? Is it...
I will end this and then just refuse to help put away the groceries. Don't tempt me.
Beefaroni, huh?
So I guess I need to help put away the groceries before Mustachioed man here gets mad.
Better watch out.
I'll talk to you in a bit. Hola! It is the evening check-in. I just finished my review for Chasing Danger by Richard C. White. So I should probably get this up at some point. It's late-ish, and the weirdest WrestleMania is happening in that other room, so I might want to go hang out for a bit and maybe work on editing and uploading this tomorrow morning, because I've been doing that a lot lately. So I did finish the next 50 pages in This Time by Ozzy Davis, and it took a really big left turn. I was wondering, like, oh, when's the crux of the plot gonna get started? It feels like we're getting really close to the halfway mark and it hasn't taken off yet. And then, bam! Right there. So, that should be fun. I'm looking forward to finishing it tomorrow and then hopefully reading maybe a little bit more. I'm making things fall over. Reading a little bit more of Wildcat by J.P. Harker. So, we're doing well. We're holding strong. It's only 4 days into the month, so I gotta admit that this month is not going as fast as I was thinking it would when I got really excited for April. But we will hold firm. So, I will check in with you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Sunday, April 5th, and I don't have that much going on today. Like, you know, most days. I'm gonna finish This Time by Ozzy Davis. I am wearing a bright yellow shirt in honor of my favorite band having a new album released recently. I've been trolling through the Facebook groups talking with people about it because honestly, what else do I have to do? I also found an old leather cuff that I got it forever ago and I keep forgetting to wear. And it says Wanderer on it. And I thought it was funny or ironic to wear a shirt or a cuff that says Wanderer when I can't go anywhere. So we're living with the irony today. We're going to get some stuff done. I am currently working on editing and uploading the review that I filmed yesterday, so that should be up soon. I've also gotten a couple new subscribers recently, which is super sweet, and I'm hoping it's because of Indie April, because y'all really should know what you're getting into when you get into my channel. I was also asked to be part of a queer booktuber, book blogger like index, which was also really sweet. So I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really like connected to people today for some reason. Just I don't know. I've been having a lot of good conversations with people online, so I feel really in tune with other people, even being separated. So I'm having a pretty good day. We got food coming eventually. Don't know if we're gonna get the Brood book again today. I worry about them so much, and I don't want my favorite hipster place to close. But we'll probably look into that later. They're not even open until noon. So I will talk to you when I've actually, you know, done some stuff. Hello, I am here for the afternoon check-in. I wanted to take a walk today, but there were so many people hanging out on like the sidewalks and stuff or outside doing stuff that like I couldn't keep the argument that it was safe. I'm like, I'm gonna keep passing people and it's just a walk, so I came back home. And it was sad, but I did read the next 50 pages of This Time by Ozzy Davis, and not gonna lie, it's taking a while for things to pick up. The protagonist is just so depressed and so sad, and like, this might be a really bad time to read this. But at this point, I have less than 50 pages left, so why not finish it? And that I'll have my next review to go up. So yay for that. We'll get a lot of stuff done. I'm really happy it's Indie April. Beyond that, I have just been messing around and watching more video essays on YouTube because they're kind of my favorite right now. And Alex has been taking naps and watching wrestling. So it's a chill day. At some point, I do still want to go to the Brood book. We might have to do that soonish. I forget when they close. But I will talk to you in a little bit. Hello, it is time for the evening check-in. I have finished That Night by Ozzy Davis, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not as big a fan of this book as the first one. This one felt like the middle portion of a different book. So much of it was spent on not really moving the plot forward. Like, the crux of the plot as written in the synopsis doesn't start until like the halfway mark, and then it ended with a demon orgy, which was strange. We saw a little bit of character development from Nadira, our protagonist, but it felt a little bit slow and then sped up. So rather than like a gradual, it was more like that. So not quite the masterpiece that the first one was. So there's that. But I did still enjoy it. And, you know, every time you get to say you read a book that ended in a demon orgy is always fun. But for now, I still got to type out the reviews for that. And then tomorrow I'll film the video review. I gotta check if I might need to check if I have an actual meeting tomorrow morning. But I think I'm actually going to end this one here. I finished really early tonight, mostly because I want to watch a musical. I don't know which one yet, and Twitter isn't helping me decide very well. But I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do some editing, and I might jump in with this book. I know I need to read it. I need to read it so bad, but like, there's so many other books I'm also interested in. But I will decide that tomorrow after I figure out whether or not I have that meeting. So thank you so much for watching. I know I've been putting out a ton of content lately, and it's probably exhausting. But for those of you who are watching, thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day and a marvelous tomorrow.